What's up, world? It's your girl, Tamika Georgia Me Harper. Whenever I'm on Clubhouse, I'm looking for Iron Sharpens Iron with my man, Poetic Black and Written in Pain.
As iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another.
Or the story. I thought the story, I thought it was a good story. I just felt like it was parts of the story that lagged a little bit for me.
Your cadence, man, it captivated me.
Me, it's just the sincerity in the piece. You know, I could feel that, and the emotion is always going to win me over when I can feel that it's real. So
it was one of those pieces that, you know, where you're waking people up. You know what I'm saying? Bringing awareness. It was an awareness poem, and I really dug it, and I really dug the message behind it.
Thank y'all very much. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the space.
Are you ready to enter the dojo? Here, iron, Sharpeth, iron.
I'm stifled. I can taste the congestion. Dissension descending as we speak, leaking pieces and particles. I'm impartial. Information has never been more accessible, yet ignorance is bliss. The flavor of knowledge I've learned to crave, but what I'm left with is this. False premises regurgitated, propaganda repeated, your perspective deleted, then you reiterate it. You brag about your degrees, lies you believe, say you're educated. There's a dedicated theme of defeat if you listen. This transmitted frequency is tuned in to dull your glisten, numb your senses. What are we, dense or dumb? In the name of fun, we'll lose all discretions. Funny how the chickens come home to roost. The aftermath of following our desires rather than the proof. The truth these days are subjective. There's no absolutes. Just obtuse angles, angled at distractions we're sliding. Miseducated and divided. Can we hear our folly? The resounding chatter of laughter, shits and giggles, and pigeonholes we can't wiggle out of. Is this the cost of entertainment? The detainment of free thought. You thought we were making advancements. Jokes on you. Funny how the chickens come home to roost. You're left in disbelief. You can smell and taste their deceit, but now the point is moot. You can see the troops. You can hear their boots in unison in pursuit of you. Can you feel it now? Isn't it how you wanted it to feel? Instant gratification and convenience parallels with mind control and obedience. There's power in suggestion. There's billions they've invested in prepping and priming your mind, and now it's time to cash in, and your soul is the dividend. Isn't it weird when you talk about making a purchase and then it just shows up on your phone? I hope you don't think that's a coincidence. Maybe they're not listening to your thoughts. Maybe they're inducing them, producing your profile before your eyes, yet you think it's of your own doing. It's a hidden fee attached to endless strolling and random tweets. Oh, you thought it was free? No, there's a price to pay to play this folly. And we're in debt with debit that our credit can't cash, and our advancement is depleted. Morale deleted. This cycle repeated. Then you feed it to your offspring who then need it, then believe it. And now we're here. Destination clear. And we can't go back. Funny how the chickens come home to roost.
Dom the Mongo. Okay. Dom the Mongo.
When I put pen to page, I'm engaged. I mix weed leaves with sage, so the highs sanctified. I burn to third degrees, focus on what third eye sees. Pisces sees, blood fused, ink IVs, cause my heart on my left sleeve. Same shoulder I got a chip on. Life's a lot to handle. It's some shit I can't get a grip on. Like you could tell them the money funny, but they still want to cut it or take. Tell them what's in the batter, won't matter. Still want to slice of the cake. This is when I realize being woke don't really mean awake. Open eyes don't mean you see well. Thumb scroll scholars faking they partaking in awakening, pertaining to chakra shades and retrogrades and prose. They think that's dope, I suppose. But does it make you deep? See, my right hand is my right hand. And it's cold on that shoulder. Pen in my palm, turn Megatron arm. My pain is cannon. See it interwoven in my clothing? Fabric I'm from can't be cut. My blood spills in paragraphs and sonnets. I speak in South Bronx phonics. Sermon served to pill heads and those addicted to tonics. I write poetry for niggas who do life sentences and want to read poetry while doing their bids. I put pen to paper for kids who still don't know what poetry is. I was in pain.
Welcome to another episode of Iron Sharpeth Iron. I'm your host, Poetic Black. And that brother right there, that's Mr. Written in Pain. What it do, bro? What it do?
What it is, man. What's going on?
And hard week, man. Yeah, I almost got taken out, man, by that flu thing, man. It was crazy. Last week, man, y'all heard my voice and all that, man. That joint took me out 4 days from work, man. But I'm back now. I'm feeling good, man, and I'm ready to go, bro. What it do? How your week been, man?
My week been all right, man. It started off good, you know what I'm saying? Monday Night Raw is on Netflix now, okay? Because I didn't have USA Network, okay? So now it's on Netflix. I'm Gucci.
Oh man, yeah, I knew you would be happy about that. But Netflix been doing big things. They got football on Netflix now, man.
Yeah, they got it. It's a little glitchy. All of they lives ain't pristine yet, but I'm gonna rock with it because they got Monday Night Raw. You already know how I get down.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I gotta see Payne in his speedos, man, with his mask on when he come to the ring and all that. He got his taco meat all out and the bandana on. Y'all didn't know.
It used to say Pain on the back of my trunks, but then that got weird. That got Diddy-ish, so I stopped doing that.
Pingrito.
Yeah, but after that, after Monday, you know what I'm saying? It got dark and hell is hot.
It got crazy, man. What happened, man?
Yeah, you know how it is, man. Working for the man every night and day. You know how it is
Busting
with
up the
this.
shifero. I know, man.
Yeah, man. You know how it is with them plantation politics.
I know, man. I already know, man. It's a
And
whole bunch of politics.
I'm a runaway slave. I'm the Negro you don't keep in line. Chop my foot off.
You Kunta, you ain't Toby?
Fuck that.
That one last lash, man, turned Kunta. He told me. God damn it.
Yo, man, what you think about this fog, though?
Yo, I don't know, man. It's some strange shit going on, man. California is burning down, man. So maybe the fog is contributing. I don't know, man. Cause the news looking like we in the apocalypse, man. Like California, man, is doing bad, bro. They doing bad,
I tell
man.
you this. The reverend and the deacon and the pastor, they making they bread. Cause whoo, they talking that revelations and the church is wall to wall, baby.
Wall to wall. Wall to wall. I seen some videos of a dude in like a little Jeep starting the fires. I don't know, was he starting the
I
fire
saw that too.
trying to contain it? Because you know they do that. You know, if a fire is over there, start over there, they'll make a perimeter and they'll start another one.
The weirdest shit I ever heard.
Yeah, so it
That's
can
weird.
like burn itself out. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that was it.
I
But I
think
know
they
it's all
made
on.
that up, bro, because they caught niggas starting fires.
Yeah.
So why you can't use water?
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
This sounds crazy.
It do, man.
This the other shit though. This is the shit that had me. Matter of fact, I would make it my PTR, but yo, Jimmy Carter died, right? That was Jimmy Carter that just died.
Yep.
But yo, what you gotta see is the footage, like Obama and Trump was chopping it up,
having a good old hearty
laughing,
laugh.
and Kamala Harris is tight. She looking at Obama like,
yo, you know,
coon.
Yo, bro, I wanted to do a voiceover for that word. I wanted to take that and do a voiceover. Trump,
that shit, yo, Kamala looked at Obama like.
We should do some combo shit with that, man. For real, that's some. Yo, I seen that joint. I was like, no, that ain't no regular laugh, B. That's we old pals, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, because Donald Trump said something. That's what Donald Trump said something, and Obama started dying.
Bet you thought she was gonna win, didn't you? That's what he said. Oh man!
I guess we got no freak offs to go to now. Yo, you right. We're gonna do a few takes to those. You right. You right.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
coming to the studio Friday.
Yeah, man. We could, what you call it? We could do some voiceovers on that. That'd be
hell
hilarious.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious. But yeah, man. What's been going on in the world, man? What's been going on in the world of poetry, man? Heard you was at an event. You was at an event last night.
Last night. I was in Jersey. Shout out to Newark. They say Newark. They say Newark.
Because they want to sound like New York.
Newark. It's clearly Newark.
No, they want some New York flavor, man. You know what I'm saying? Give them some grace.
They just want to say, I said, yo, because I work, I work in Jersey. So I work with dudes from, I'm like, y'all just wanted to sound like New York, bro. It's not no Newark.
Newark. No, say it fast enough. You sound like New York. Then where you from, New York?
That's why that's like Arkansas, yo. The shit is clearly Arkansas. It's clearly Arkansas.
They want to be all Denzelin.
Yeah, but like I said, shout out to Narc. I was out there, and yeah, my Mahogany Soul was a feature.
I know she killed, bro.
Shout out to Team Black.
Team Black. I wanted to be there so bad. You don't know how bad I wanted to be there, man. It just didn't line up for me. It didn't line up, man. Work was crazy. I couldn't get back in time to get on over there, man. I've been coming in there like 11:30.
But here's the thing. We got a little promotion going on. You feel me?
Okay.
I got the whole feature on video.
Oh, word.
Word.
We know we gonna
Say
chop and watch that like a
mahogany
battle.
5. Say mahogany 5. And I see, you know what I mean? We work something out.
All right.
No, I'm just playing. I was getting my hustle man on. I do got it though, bro.
I
I
was
do
like,
got the
that was
file.
the
I got the
longest
file,
dramatic
though.
pause ever. I was like,
No, I couldn't hear you. I saw your, I knew you was talking, but I couldn't hear nothing. So I had to go and come back.
yeah, man, I gotta see that footage, bro. We gonna chop that up when you come around to the crib, and we gonna put that on the big
And put
screen.
something in the air and
Yeah,
watch that. She went in. She went in. She did her thing.
she went. I know she went crazy with it. I know she went crazy with it. I can't wait to see that joint, bro. But I'm in the building the next one, man. I'm in the building, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. This job be killing me at some
They got
time.
some microphone. They got some pens out here, bro. They got some penmanship out here.
You caught the whole event, or you just caught Mahogany's segment?
Nah, I just record. Hey, yo, bro.
I don't know. You know how you do, man. You get you get into your production mode
Nah.
with commentary.
Nah, I just call her feature.
That's what it is, man. Yeah, we gonna throw something in the air, and we gonna watch that. Definitely. Yeah, bro. So yeah, man, I'm excited, man. I'm ready to get the show started, man. I'm ready to get
All
the
right,
show
let's go.
started. If you guys want to spit, you already know. Throw that iron in the chat. You want to get on the stage. Mike do close at 11:30 promptly.
On the dot.
On the dot. On the blood clot dot. But in the meantime, in between times, who the first person on the mic, man? Who gonna set it off? Who gonna set it off? Who gonna
Well, you
bust
know
their
what I'm
gun
saying? All that
first?
talking, you conjured a mahogany soul, bro.
Ooh, let's get it. Let's bring Mahogany Soul to the stage.
Amen.
What it do, Queen? What it do?
It's good to be here. Good to hear y'all. I'm glad you're here. Feeling better. Like I said, I know
Yes.
you're there in spirit.
I was
Because I
there
feel
in
like both.
spirit, man, because I wanted to be there so bad. I did. But it's
both
gonna be another joint, man. And don't feel, you know what I'm saying, afraid to come to Brooklyn, man. You know what I'm saying? You good. You good in BK. You
I'm
know what
good
I'm
in
saying?
BK.
You good in BK, man. I'm in BK. You good. You know what I'm saying?
Let
So
me know. It's right over the bridge. That's
yeah,
closer to
you
me.
know what I'm
All
saying? Facts, man.
right.
But I'm gonna make it
Let
to
me
a
see.
Jersey event, man, and I'm about to get a V too, so that's gonna make it a lot easier for a
When the
brother, man.
V comes, that's
Yeah.
when you'll see him. Let's keep it real. All right.
Nice.
Definitely about to get a V, and I'm gonna be in Jersey. I'm gonna be stomping through Jersey, man. But yeah, man, what you got for the people tonight, Queen?
All right. I got something. I'm going to start by saying two things. Newark got some spitters. First off. Two is Newark. But we ain't trying to be New York. We y'all little cousin. Ask for some respect on our city.
Talk your shit. That's what I'm talking about, man. We love Jersey. Y'all know y'all cousins, man. We right there, B. If it go down, New York gonna be right there with y'all. You know what I'm saying? We may fight,
That's right. And
but
vice versa. Vice versa.
facts.
Double souls in all 6 boroughs. All right. Okay. I got something I just wrote today. And
Oh shit, new shit.
yeah.
Oh
I
look.
want to thank Payne for coming through and showing mad love and recording, and just I feel like since Iron Sharpens Iron, I've been getting like a lot of help from you both on like stage performance. It's different than doing it on apps and stuff, like really connecting with the audience. And I'm a shy person in real life, so that was a struggle for me for a long time. So I appreciate both of y'all for that, especially Payne, because you be
Most
showing up and in the audience, and I just be thinking on the stage like, did I stumble? I didn't stumble. I'm gonna lose a point.
That's why we do what we do.
That's what it is, man. That's real rap. That's why we do what we do, man.
Absolutely.
But talking
Nice.
about some new shit, let's get into this new shit from Mahogany Soul. Let's go.
New shit!
Oh shit!
This is new shit!
Is the enemy of my enemy my friend or my enemy? Surely it must be my enemy. It must be against me, like my heart holding the walls of my chest hostage. Must be my enemy. Like the opposite side of the war I was born on, must be something bad inhabiting the inside of those chains. They hold them boogeymans that look like you, and must be an enemy in wait. Like every spook the dark holds, must be other, and on the other side of the narrative must be my enemy. Must be the Mangione madness. Why else would his trigger finger itch like his backbone slip? Gotta be the ones they feeding on and not their hunger to sink teeth in the rich. The enemy of my enemy must certainly be my enemy. And don't you listen when his enemy be telling you he is not your enemy. The buzzing of your cousins 3 times removed, just your enemy. He's a bold-faced liar with 2 degrees in feminism and a fantastic way with words and a weaponized mouth. Only my enemy would be a hand grenade wearing fake hair with a hairpin hand trigger hatred and free curves and a nerve to hide weaponized ways and a euthanized sense of submission. And she barren of the belief that she needs you. She can only be your enemy. That's why it's so hard to believe you need what you receive every time she's on her knees, though. It's so easy to see why the enemy of my enemy will most definitely be my enemy. He gotta be. Strike him from the record. Cancel his impact on the culture. Don't you dare leave a single piece of his legacy clean. His fingerprints off fatherless black homes looking for a role model. Only my enemy would be so corruptive. Don't you dare hold a kid to one copy of him, showing images of how a black family might look with a strong black father in the home. Had to be a Trojan horse with a belly full of some sort of foot soldiers trying to get past the enemy lines of a black man with a decalcified pineal gland. Whole history accountable for all it overlooked. But some things that happened to somebody before someone believes we all allowed the bad habits to happen. Redact every contract until your perspective matches our fact. We require whatever he inspired to be vaporized to satisfy our lust for justice. Damn, is this 2000 something anymore? I could have swore I read this somewhere before. It's starting to look more and more like 1984 around here, but only my enemy would give me ideas like that. He act like he ain't my enemy because he keep telling me to look back at the paper nations before the burning's done and a new version of the truth is erected. These all seem to be my enemies. Each and every one of them. My ashy ass skin is my enemy. And my irritated lungs from ashen air done got into me. Feels like it's filling my lungs with tiny inhales of enemies, and the non-ether hair on my head is millions of little enemies, and the misaligned hoodoo in my moon cycle that formed into cysts out of rebellion is my enemy, and the food they feed me is my enemy, and the youth is my enemy. Even my friends are my enemies. There are only enemies here. Can't you see that? Can't you see anything we burn is your enemy? Silly. Even you are your enemy. Them eyes in your head is your enemy. That's why they won't block out the blue light, and your brain is your enemy, fitting into all these smooth grooves. The way you forgave slavery and paid for it with the old ways is your enemy, and your comparative common sense is your enemy. And soon, like all enemies, eventually we will find a way to vaporize you. You keep questioning if your friends is your enemies, like you just some sort of enemy sympathizer. And that's that piece.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that. Down the Mongo.
Wow. Oh man, the concept of this piece is off the chain. It's obvious it's a new piece. You still, you know what I'm saying, getting your flow together with it, but damn, the depth of this piece, man. Oh man. It's crazy because I'm thinking while you spitting this piece, this is a poem within a poem within a poem. You know?
Fact.
I'm like, damn, B. You know, your brain is your enemy. You know, this this was crazy. This was crazy. And it makes you like this was a rabbit hole right here, man. This was a rabbit hole. I love the refrain of the enemy. I love the concept of where you was taking it, you know, what you was drawing attention to. And I think this is a phenomenal piece. You know what I mean? You know, it's brand new. You still working on your cadence and all that, but this was fire. This was fire. Payne, what you thought about this?
I knew you was gonna talk about the sentiment of the piece and all of that, which was cool. It was dope. But this had bars. This had bars. First of all, that run that you do towards the end when you like, even yo, this is your enemy, that's crazy. And really listening to it right now, I was like, yo, because it at the same time as you're delivering it, like in that rapid fire cadence, it's hitting me like, yo, even my friend is my enemy.
Mm.
Your brain is your enemy. Your eyes is your enemy. I'm getting fucking paranoid while I'm listening to this shit.
But the concept of that, right? Your friends is your enemy, and how you make that work. When you think about it, you like, wow. You know, the things we draw that we draw each other to, we inspire each other to do is things that we're programmed to like. You know what I'm saying? Your friend may take you to do some crazy shit because, and you might be down with it because you like, yo, yeah, man, this is shit we do. And it could, it's just, the shit is just crazy, man. That's why I
How
said it's a
many people
poem.
got lined up by their friend? How many people got ratted
Facts.
on by their friend? Sent up
Facts.
the river by their friend? How many people their friend told the police where they live?
Come up under the car, man. They see us, bro. They see they see us, man. Come on, man. Stop playing.
So then it was this don't you listen when his enemies say he's not your enemy? That was, yeah, it's all like it's like what Black said. It's every almost it's a poem within a poem within a poem, and it is a rabbit hole because all of these bars is caused to pause the poem. Like, hold on, let me think about what the hell you just said.
Facts.
You said this was crazy. Black man with a decalcified penile gland.
Penile
That
gland.
that's a dangerous mofo. He's your
Dangerous
enemy
man.
for sure.
Facts.
This was
Facts.
dope. This was dope, Mahogany. You should have been on Team Pain, man. I regret, you know what I'm saying? When me
Nah,
and
you was
Black
right
did
where you
the,
was
you
supposed
know
to
what I
be
mean?
at. You was right where you was supposed to
Should have
be
been
at.
on Team Pain,
You was
man.
right where you was supposed to be at. You know what I'm saying? Team Black.
That's right. Yeah. I appreciate y'all.
Oh
I just think
man.
like I'm realizing like in myself, like you be really paranoid, like you really don't know who to trust. And it really boils down to a lack of a ability to trust the facts, to know that you could even trust if you could even trust yourself. So if you can't trust yourself, who can you trust? If you ain't your friend, you might be your own enemy, not acting in your own best interest, then you
That's
ain't gonna trust
crazy.
nobody.
That's crazy. That reminds me of a commercial I used to see. It was a smoking commercial. You see this lady, she leaving work, you know what I'm saying? She's going in the parking lot and she got her keys in her hand ready to, you know what I'm saying, somebody try to attack her, she can, you know what I'm saying, defend herself. You know, she's locking the doors. She gets to her home, you know. She gets to her home, she locks the door, put the chain on it and everything. And then she goes in the living room and sits down and smokes a cigarette. And it was like you your own worst enemy. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta worry about nobody trying to come kill you. You killing yourself. Dope concept. Dope
Thank
concept.
you.
Yeah, that
Thank
was
y'all. I
fire.
appreciate it.
Most definitely. That's how you set it off, man. I like the way the room set off like that. Yeah, man. We in for a nice night of poetry, man. All right, Payne. Who we got next on the mic?
Well, it looked like she not here as usual.
Shout out to Queen down there. Shout out Khadijah. What's going on, Queen? First Lady of the Compo in the building. Travis, I see you, bro. Boo, I see you. Eros. Gave you a little time to get your list together, man, because I know you be.
All right, Candy Baby left. She was next. So next on the mic is Sin Spit.
It's Sin Spit. Let's bring Sin Spit on up to the stage. Sin Spits. I like that name.
I sent them an invite.
I got him. I
All right,
sent
here
him
we
one.
go. All right.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
What's going
it's
on?
Sinister Spittle. How's it going?
What's good?
Good
What's
to be in
good?
space again, gentlemen.
Good to have you, man. Good to have you, man. What you got for the people today?
I got this piece. You know, my hiatus is all part of healing. I got that piece for you. You ready to go?
Yeah, we
This is
ready.
apples. All right, cool. Apples of sin. I don't live in regrets. However, acknowledge their weight. A slow down of another vibration. One seeking a better day. Not lost anymore as I'm nearly home. Yes, alone. But recognize my development, a way of life. One bringing back to what was intended. Wasted in time I never wished to know. On nights long. I tried. But I can only carry equal weights. As it's a way of life. Yet you set our world afire. Here, years after I extinguish your burn, who's left to learn? Not you. Dismal stank remains in such burn. Why not purify the right? Not nearsighted, my sweet. Lost much? I smoke weed till the well runs dry as I'm short the feeling redemption. As it's not all my fault. I was the hold you're now feeling. I am the believing. Now I wish free. My shine damned in your overbreathed long. Still my feels. Can't I have love to believe in? I mean the fuck. You crucified my right and substance of lore and assumption of offerings to shine absent you. The new notice of my summertime of bliss, I'll not slow down. As my cup runneth but plenty, I prefer walking in no shoes. The free of tranquil excursions, no invalid validity resides as I'm heard in the annalists of a time yet known. However, coming, time doesn't slow down. So elevated, it's contagious vapor. Rendering hate the subtle vines that one simply understood. I found the better place without replacing a face. It feels rather all right. Unlike the dogma once sold and nostrils blew and voodoo grew. Monkey and the warlock dancing empty cans of spam. A slavery of master ideology is why I am still dancing with my double-fisted smoke green, jolly as herbal giants to worship winds as I giggle and grin. Not a snake woodshed. Out of misery. I don't remember. Do. This fool I am. Wronged by right and concluded in such to be fucking divine. My time to shine. Why? I am likely to succeed and vigorous in the stubborn. It's just sin. Yeah, I'm the apple jaded. No lie. I fucking love me. The Valkyrie Breeze.
Okay, Sin Spits. Man, this piece right here, you know, I'm listening to it when you first started it. It felt a little abstract at first. But you know, it came across like like a memoir or you know a self-reflecting soliloquy, and I really like got caught into it. The the cadence, Pain talk about that, but you know your cadence is a little off, but I think it works though. It's very conversational, and listening to what you're talking about, it's engaging. I enjoyed the piece. What's the name of this piece?
Apples of Sin.
Apples of Sin. Apples of Sin. And Mahogany too. Mahogany Soul. Can you please put the name of that piece that you spit in the chat as well? But yeah, Sin Spits, man. I enjoyed this, man. I enjoyed this. Payne, what you thought about it?
You got a very different approach to the art, and in this piece, it really came across. Your cadence meshes well with your delivery, so that's the thing that kind of makes you stand out. But I appreciate you for coming through and sharing your art with us, bro.
I appreciate you guys. Thanks. It's my first time being usually out, and I'm snowbound, so I'm behaving myself. Glad to be in your space. Thank you.
Most definite, bro, man. Don't be a stranger, man. I added you. Don't be a stranger, man. He's reminiscent of what's his name? He used to come to the show, bro. You know what I'm talking about.
I do know who you're talking about. I can't remember his name right now.
Yeah, and we used to read his pieces. You know what I'm saying? Because he used to send us his pieces in the back channel, and we would read them as he would spit them. And yeah, man, he's reminiscent of him. I can't remember his name. I don't know how I
I
can't
know who you're
remember his
talking
name.
about, though.
Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
he said he's the same guy.
Same guy?
That's what he just said in the chat.
Oh, that's what.
Sinister.
Sinister. That's what he is. Sinister.
We dumb. We dumb.
We
That was a
were.
Laura Hardy
That's
moment.
crazy, B. That was sinister. Oh, man. I'm like, yo, Sin Spits. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. That makes sense. I was like, yo, because he sound just like what you call it, man.
I was gonna say that too, but I stutter stepped and you said it.
I was like, what's his
Sound
name? I said, what's his name? You know what I'm talking about? Sinister. That's what we talking about, Sin Spits. Wow, that's crazy. But yeah, that piece was dope, man. That piece was dope. Oh, man, that's crazy, man. But yeah, bro. Who we got next on the mic? We got time for one more. Yeah, we got time for one more before intermission. Who we got next on the mic?
It's up and it's stuck.
Oh, it's up and it's stuck. Gang, let's bring our brother Sincere on up to the stage.
Hey, what's up in this stuck, gang? I know the vibes. You outside, hugging
Trees
drinking
and
water.
drinking water. My brother, what it do, man?
Hey, man, I'm peaceful and abundant. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Black? What's
I'm
good,
good,
Pay?
man. I'm good, man. I'm
What's
good.
good, bro? What's good?
Yeah, you shut
Hey,
it down
man.
last week with that boom bam piece. That piece you did, the Kumbaya, my lord.
Oh, appreciate that. Well, I got I'm gonna let you choose between 1, 2, or 3 because I got like 3 new pieces. Like so,
Oh shit.
you can get how you want it.
3 new pieces, man. All right, man. I'm gonna go with number 2. I'm
Hey,
going
number
with number
2.
2. What you going with, Payne?
You was gonna say the titles. You ain't gonna say the titles, Sincere?
All right, so number 1, okay. All right, so number 1 title is Say Something. Number 2 is I Can Feel It, and number 3 is Imagination.
You still keeping your pick Black as
Yeah,
2?
yeah. I can feel it. I like that.
All right, we're gonna run with 2, Sincere. I would have picked 3, but Black pay the bills around here.
He crazy.
All right.
Hold on. You gotta get your button first. Let's get it.
New shit.
Oh shit!
This is new shit.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Well, I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Oh Lord. Said I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Well, I've been waiting for this moment all my life. You know, all my life I had to fight. So eyes feel like color purple. You know, I had to run my race different because I had a lot more hurdles. And maybe I'm a turtle because slow and steady will always win. So I hold my head high and then I grab my pen. And then I talk about when. I talk about why and how I'm always having to write it down, how I'm always having to do right when I write, like right now. So how does right sound? Does it sound like left? When they say life is just a game, is that why you pass with flying colors? Is that why they say you can't cheat death? Okay, bet. Is life a test? Because every day seems more and more like a pop quiz. I'm trying to get past the optics, and all I see are options, opportunities. I'm optimistic because to me, that's what an op is. They want smoke. Well, let's get high because I'm going to show you what the top is. If you put the top backwards when I'm cooking in the kitchen, then I'm chefing. I'm going to show you where the pot is. If you were in my kitchen, that's where the pots live. It's a potluck, especially when I start to turn up the fire. So how do you want your food for thought? Because when it comes to these bars, it's either gumbo or jambalaya. Meaning, when it comes to metaphors and mixing them up, you know there's some spice required. So taste my trauma and drink my desires. I had to cultivate my calligraphy while harvesting the parts of me that are higher. I planted the seeds to give you farm to table poetry because when words are organic, they never expire. You see, it's always fresh. I'm not always flesh. Sometimes I'm mind, and sometimes I'm body. Sometimes I'm human, and sometimes I'm godly. And oddly enough, I had to get even with my odds. It's like even if I never got Adam, I'd still be the beginning of a god. You see, if Moses had his staff, well, thy pen is thy rod. So it's being odd, just another odyssey. Because when I'm asked what my mode is, I say modesty. I make smiles out of similes. I make homes out of homilies. Time tells all. That's why I don't wait to give honesty. And honestly, the way I meddle around in my mind, that's bravery. And that's why I honor me. I honor me with ease. I need a purple heart on my tongue because I put love into every poem and I wear my heart on my sleeve. I went to war with all these words, battle scars from open mics where I lost a lot of insecurities. And I never had time to grieve. You know, it hurts when you grow. That's why there's an ache in achieve. And I achieve. I'm achieving the light. But my greatest achievement was learning to write. And now that I write with sight, I see in color purple. And that's because all my life I had to write. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. See, I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Oh Lord. I can feel it. Can you? Sincerely yours.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
I can feel it. I can feel it. This was fire, man. This was fire, sincere. Bar heavy. You said cultivate my calligraphy. I'm not always flesh. Sometimes I'm mind. That was dope. That was dope. This was like an ode to the scribes, man. You know, I love pieces like this that really accentuate, you know, the emotion or the passion one feels for writing. You know, how liberating it is, how, you know, how inspirational it can be for oneself and for others. This piece was, you know, it was chock full of that. I appreciated this piece, man. I really dug it, man. I thought it was fire. Payne, what you thought about it?
So I got a first cousin, and when we was shorties, he loved Legos. I always hated Legos. I still think Legos are stupid. That's just me. Obviously, it's unpopular opinion. But he loved Legos. He knew how to make buildings, planes, trains with them shit. So it would be the look on his face, man. When he got a new box of Legos, like my pops or my aunt would buy him like a new box of Legos, it was like crack to that dude. And that's how I see you with words, bro. It's like, yo, you just take words and play and play it. Smile. I turn smiles into similes. I turn homophones into homes. Is that what you said?
I make smiles out of similes, and I make homes out of homilies.
Homes out of homilies. You know,
Tom tells
I'm
all.
not like
That's
these
why.
other people sincere. You know what I'm saying? I don't write it down. You know what I'm saying? I keep it all up here.
he keep it all up there. I was gonna
I
say something. I ain't
completely
gonna
like
say
that. Like,
it.
it's funny that you said that, Payne, because in the my imagination piece, I got a bar in there that's talking about building like Lego blocks. So it's funny because I do really look at constructing my poetry like I'm building Legos. So
That's
it's funny you
crazy
said that.
then. That's crazy. What was the other one? Oh, of course I'm paraphrasing. You said like pass. Is that why we pass with flying colors? Then you said something like can't cheat death. What's that part?
Oh, how does right sound? Does it sound like left? When they say life is just a game, is that why you pass with flying colors? Is that why they say you can't cheat death? Okay,
Crazy.
bet.
Crazy. And the way you ended it was fire. With the when you was like, now I see color purples all my life. I had the right. This piece was dope. This piece was dope, sincere. I don't expect none less from you though, but shit was fire.
Gratitude. I appreciate y'all. I know the vibes, man. It's up and it's stuck. Gang.
Gang. That's what it is. That's what
You,
it is.
since I wanted that. I was gonna ask him when did he write that. Put it in the chat for me, bro. How long ago you wrote that?
Let me check that chat to see if Mahogany put that name. Oh, no name yet. All right. All right. All right. All right. Untitled. All right, man. You got some announcements before we go to the
Oh, y'all
intermission?
already know. Tomorrow, my favorite day of the week. How many mics? China Blue, DJ P Black on the 1 and 2s. Tomorrow we doing Brockhampton's album Iridescence. That's all I'm gonna say.
Iridescence.
'Cause y'all probably don't
Iridescence.
know who that is. But
Brockhampton. I thought I heard one of y'all say that they don't consider themselves a hip
no,
hop
they
group,
consider themselves a boy band.
a
They
boy
don't consider
band.
themselves a
This
rap group.
this will be interesting. Y'all will want to come to How Many Mics just to
Yeah, 'cause me
hear
and Black gonna argue tomorrow.
my
Guaranteed.
response to this.
Guaranteed. We're gonna
You
argue.
know, because I know it's gonna be an earful, man. Boy bands, How Many Mics? I got the jokes, man. I'm writing them
It's
jokes
gonna go
out.
down.
I'm,
It's
I'm,
gonna go down.
I'm writing them jokes out, man.
But yeah, we doing that tomorrow, 7 p.m. That's tentative that time, matter of fact. Just be on the lookout. Cause we don't really know what time, actually.
That time frame is tentative, but we're gonna try to
Yeah,
get it.
7 is tentative, but it'll be
It,
on though. It'll
it
be
may
on.
be before 7, maybe.
Yeah, probably, more than likely. It'll be
It'll be
before 7.
before 7. But
Yeah, but that's it right now, bro.
all right. So yeah, so we made the announcement last week about the Grand Griot. The Grand Griot is coming back 2025. Yes, it will be coming back, but this time the Grand Griot will be live. That's right. We're doing a live Grand Griot right now. It's going to be taking place in Michigan. We're gonna be releasing some more details as the time gets closer. What you guys are gonna have to do if you want to register for the live in-person Grand Griot won't be 14 weeks. It'll be one night, but it'll be just as intense. You know, we are definitely looking for performances.
Might be more intense.
Yeah, more intense because you got to perform. Ain't gonna be no papers.
Ain't no reading off no phones.
Yeah,
Ain't no reading
don't
off your
bring no
computer.
phones. We give
Ain't
you
none of that. We
giving
don't
you.
do them things.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Combo.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
don't
Stepping it up.
phones in the combo.
Yeah, stepping it up.
Check
You know
the tapes.
Stepping it up. It's gonna be live performances, man, and you'll receive that belt and that cash that night. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a dope event, man. It was our attempt to bring something that started as a digital thing, you know, an online thing, to bring it into reality. We got 2 physical belts already. This will be the 3rd. And yeah, man, it's gonna be a great, great show, man. And we're gonna let you guys know a little bit more information as the time get closer.
It's gonna be a happening, bro. It's gonna be a happening.
Definitely gonna be happening.
Whenever the South Bronx and Brooklyn is in the building,
facts.
It's going down.
It's going down. You don't want to be in the building too, but we taking it up. We taking it up. So that being said, and one more announcement, you know, 2025, we bringing a lot of show. We got some new shows coming up, new podcasts is coming up, and we got Spoken Soul Sessions. The podcast is coming back with a vengeance. We got some dope interviews lined up. We got our brother Miju, the winner of the Grand Griot competition. He's getting interviewed on Spoken Soul Sessions. We're going to let you guys know when we're going to drop that. But yeah, we got some big things coming up for this year, 2025, man. We're going to be busy. We're going to be busy. But in between times, in the meantime, we're going to take a quick intermission, and we'll be right back after these.
Yo, when we come back from this intermission.
In flight, I fight to be, I write to breathe. This diction edifies me. On the wings of these stanzas, I'm validated. I've been initiated in this fraternity, so I swear by these similes. This prose flows within me. I'm the epitome of sacred speech. I'm the proof that words has power. The truth that devour our inadequacies. I'm your huckleberry. My people be fickle and feeble. Some can't see through the agenda. I'd be their sight in flight. I soar through these haikus in pursuit of change. These couplet structures more than sonnets. I set the sun in the eyes of our sons and daughters to foster them to greatness. Rid them from this curse of being complacent. Replaced with the thirst of being consistent. We be resilient, we be prominent in our stride. Our glide be fly, our pride should be just as high. May our lips kiss the clouds, transcend the stratosphere, shroud us with humility. This gift of flight I receive every time I write. This light that emanates when I recite. This mic every time I grasp it. Conjugated stanzas, there goes another classic. Passion and conviction, that's the P-Black standard. Elevated like Learjets, these poems be a higher grade. I don't spit like I did yesterday, no retrograde. You feel the sentiment in your chest like you're toking Kush or haze. I push the envelope when I pen a page or blaze a stage. We call that flambe when they repeat what you say. It stays on their mind, it stains the hearts and sparks the change. My aim be for the aimless, the blameless, stained with disdain due to their hue. The many of the few, marginalized. I see the pain in their eyes, so I make it do what it do. I take flight, I write for the rights of the wrong, the unsung victims of this genocide. Spit against the hands that throw stones then hide, who seek to divide and conquer. Constructed distractions, dazzling fractions of our potential. May we levitate, initiate the change needed. It won't manifest until we believe it, and I believe it. Do you? Would you pursue your dreams and curse the naysayers? Stand on the premise to finish what we start. The spark of greatness resides in us all. We've crawled long enough. It's time to ascend, and with this pen we begin our journey. We learn the mishaps of our past and stand on its sound standings. No landings, just soar. There's more beyond the clouds. We just need the courage to go there. Shed our fear and leap. Beseech the assistance of our higher selves. Then delve in its splendor. In flight, I fight to be, and I write to breathe.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Pen shakes to create, intimidates hate. They prorate great, grave mistake. Crown themselves, then appropriate titles to look down on rivals. Savages ravaging pages and stages for glorification. But what you really done, son, with that pen you click, even within your own clique, listen, we switching the transmission, pushing poetry to damn mission, trying to help mold whatever it is for the kids to hold. If the mic in hindsight, I might incite the crowd to write. In hindsight, it's no mic, just mic on the mic. So we open mic, coil, contact plate, magnetic. Once I read it, vibrations throughout the contact pen. If the venue putting out, I'm getting it in. Picture my poems a tuba lube. Right now, you probably like, okay, why? Because I'm just fucking with you assholes. Pause it. Don't applaud it. Everybody back in the closet so we can divide the top shelf from who need to hang it up. Just jokes and riddles for shits and giggles. Can we be civil? Because what's irking me, I mean, really hurting me, is that there's poets that can't even get along virtually. The latter's no matter. Rather, what they hear after when our words appear when we're in the hereafter. The paper I breathe through, the legacy I leave you when I leave you. Shall your memory die after the fall like leaves do? My attempt is to help us master this. Only our words will live on after this. So a poet void of love is hazardous, infectious. It'll slowly, lowly affect us, infect us. We be poets. No one accepts us, accepts us. We be the salt the earth provided. Our pens actually got God inside it. Now, there'll be those who chose to oppose you, but foes are supposed to. It makes the right perfect when you birth it. The inspirational joy you deploy makes it all worth it. May my grave say or simply display this nigga here wrote his life away. They say pain ain't raw. But what they lying for? They try better me, but I give my enemies no energy. If I read it or said it, it's embedded in their memory. I uplift with the gift God provided me. Composition roll on the side of me. I never wanted to reveal the real or this side of me, but I got Larry Davis' spirit and Tupac's dichotomy. A poet with the South Bronx inside of me. Plus, I use pens to cause side of me. Press to test anyone with the zest to try to body me. Poetry, probably a hobby. Poetry, I embody. Nothing but words on my body. No breaks. I'm that driven. won't eat liver, crow, or white women. That was written in pain.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
No white women, huh? No white women. I think the mic is adequately warmed up for the second half. Real quick, if you guys didn't catch last week's episode of Iron Sharpeth Iron, it's up on the top in the top of the house. You can check that out. Hit that link. If you haven't subscribed to the podcast, please go do so. You haven't rated the podcast, go ahead and rate it. But you got to listen to an episode before you can rate it. So go and listen to an episode and then rate it. You know what I'm saying? The more people like it, the more people know about it, the more our voices get heard. You know, gets us in bigger spaces. We can get our artistry in front of a lot of more people. So definitely go hit the podcast up and share it, man. You know, get more people to know about it. All right, we ready for the second half, bro. Who we got first? You said we got Candy Baby, right? Am I mistaken?
Yes, sir.
Let's bring Candy Baby on up to the stage. Candy B with that
All I know
R&B
is my
tea.
name. Hold on. What's up, poetic black? She's black and written in pain.
What's good? You gotta say the pain with the raspy voice. You know what I'm saying? Put pain in it.
It's not the same if you don't do it like that. How y'all doing this Saturday?
Oh, we doing great. We doing great.
Hold on, I'm
Queen.
switching out my AirPods. Okay. Can y'all hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yay! All right, I'm gonna do my little piece. It's unfinished business.
Let's go. Unfinished business is the name of this piece?
That's what we're gonna call it for right now.
All right, let's go. I like that. Very creative.
Listen. Let me start over. Hold on. Okay, I'm ready. Listen. Pay attention. I want to hold you, take control of you. I want to make love to you, fuck you, fiercely, softly, give you all, no holding back, unless it's time for a mouthful, no hands, head twist, gag reflex, held back, soft jaws, all slob, wet, sloppy. I'm sorry, y'all. Can I start over again? Everybody's calling me
Yes,
right
you can.
now. Okay. Listen. Pay attention. I want to hold you. Take control of you. I want to make love to you. Fuck you. Fiercely. Softly. Give you all of me. No holding back. Unless it's time for all mouth. No hands. Head twist. Gag reflex. Held back. Soft jaws. All slob. Wet. Sloppy. I'm listening. Urges. He says swallow. I'll be honored. Listen. I want to worship your holy grail. Alpha male. Let me dominate. Penetrate me like your pen. Sin with me. Write calligraphy on my pages with your ink. Pain and pleasure. Moans. Cries. You fill my insides. Gushing. Blushing. No busting. Like this poem. This business.
is unfinished. And that was written in pleasure.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Wow. 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 This was dope. This and I'm gonna particularly speak about, the way you delivered this, because I think it really added to the overall impression of this piece. This was slow, calculated. I thought the pace of this piece was very deliberately, intense. Soft jaws, all slob, wet, sloppy. Mm-mm-mm-mm. This was crazy. This was crazy. The wordplay was crazy. The overall essence of this piece, man, was it did the job. It definitely did the job. Payne, what you thought about it?
Well, I thought this was a well written piece, had some visual aspects in there, you know. Sensual erotic piece. I get that from the verbiage. Here's the problem. Candy, I'm very familiar with your work. You always provide a lot of personality. When you spit, it's also personality infused in your delivery. Whether you're doing a social justice piece, whatever kind of piece you're doing, there's essence of Candy Baby in it. But every time I hear you do erotic poetry, it sounds like somebody making you read it and you standing in a corner. It always just sounds like it's a disconnect between you and the poem, which is crazy to me. But it's like I would almost want to say you don't like writing or spitting this shit, but that would be an assumption. I just want to say when you spit erotic poetry, you mute your personality.
You know what? Fuck you, Payne. Because I wrote this poem intentionally for
I
you
got
because I'm tired of you giving me that type of feedback. That's why I ended it with, and that was written in pleasure. I did that to be petty. Fuck you, Payne. Okay? I wrote this for written in pain. Okay? That's why I said, write me in calligraphy. And I made sure I put that pain in there and pleasure. You didn't catch that. See,
I
you wasn't
caught
even
all
paying
of that.
attention. I wrote this for pain, written in pain.
Well, if you
And
wrote it
I
for
wrote
me,
it with
if
good
you
intentions.
if you
And
wrote it for written in pain,
I spit it like I said I was going to spit on the thing with all head, no hands, head twist, gag reflex held back,
soft
and you
jaws
still
and all that.
soft jaws, and you still talking about me. You know
listen,
what, Payne? You go
Candy,
stand in a motherfucking corner.
if you wrote this for me, you know what I always say, okay? I need to have that emotion. Emotion let me know it's real.
And that was written in pain. Goodbye.
Bye, Candy. Love you.
Oh man.
I can't even.
I thought that was I thought it was deliberately written that way. And it worked for me, man. It was all written for you, man. And yeah. All right, bro.
What the hell, man? I still got a job to do here. We do a service here, and we sharpen iron here. What?
Oh man. Yeah, we got to
I
shop
still got a
iron.
job to do, sir.
No, I ain't say kinda. I really like the cadence of this, the way it was delivered. It was real, like, to the point, like, no, ain't no games being played. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no games being played. This was a little emphatic for me, man. All right. Who we got next on the mic, man?
That's why you're the context guy and I'm the delivery guy. Or that.
Touche, 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 touche. I like the way we
Okay.
set the second half off, though. Who we got next on the mic?
Next on the mic is Sonia.
Oh, let's bring Sammy up to the stage. Get hot. Hey, Samia, what's going on? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. What you got for the people this evening?
I have a new piece.
Do we? We got a new joint. All right. So you get the button. You get the button. Come out blazing.
New shit.
Oh shit!
This is new shit.
There once was a seeker of truth profound, whose journey was one of insight unbound. She asked with an ear for stories that bring us near to perspectives that echo around. In the tapestry rich and so bold of experiences yet untold, the voices were few of those who break through and share their tales of life's trials to hold. But as she looked closely, with eyes wide open, she saw that many truths did abide, yet hidden from sight, by perspective not quite right, or silenced by power, or left to hide. A woman stood out, brave and so grand, whose voice rose above the land. She spoke with she spoke with a fire that burned like a desire to be heard, seen, and understood in hand. Her story was one of struggle and strife, of fighting against a system rife with biases and fear that brought forth her tears and made it hard to find her own life. Yet she persisted, with heart full of cheer, and asked others to join her here, to consider the views from different shoes they pursue, and to listen with empathy clear. As they listened and shared side by side, their truths began to collide in a dance of contrast so fine, where perspectives intertwined, and understanding became the guide. Through this journey, she showed us that in this space we reside. Consider the others. Drop that pride. Ask questions and question your truths. And listen with open arms every single time. And the voices so dear shall broaden our perspectives, and we shall rise. Poem.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Dom the Mongo, Mongo. Dom the Mongo, Mongo.
It's the meter. That's what it is. It's the meter in which you spit. The way you bring your poems along, your poetry is very thought provoking. It's very, very, very thought provoking. Kind of whimsical and it's beautiful. But I think it's just the meter in which you in your cadence and that gives you that Samia sound. Every time I hear you, I know I'm about to embark on something that's going to be very thought provoking, and this was no different. I enjoyed this piece. You know the dance, the metaphors you use to convey, the story. I think it's very thought provoking. It's something that's gonna make you sit back and be like, wow, that's beautiful. This was a beautiful poem. This was a beautiful poem, Samia. Great job. Payne, what you thought about it?
Um, yeah, this poem, I would have loved to been able to read this just so I could kind of like let everything really sink in. Sonia, I wanted to ask you about a line. I'm not sure if I got it right. Did you say ask questions to answer your truths?
The sentence was. Just a sec. I'm trying to find the sentence. Just a sec.
But
It
I agree
was
with
ask questions and question your truths. Ask a
ah
question and question your truths.
yeah, that was really profound for me. It caused me to think for a second. Um, and that's always inspiring. That's kind of like, that's the kind of line that inspires a poem. Um, I thought this was a good poem, and I'm nominating this poem for next week's show. I appreciate you, Sonia.
What's the official name of this
Thank.
piece, Samia?
I haven't named it yet. I just completed it today. Haven't
Oh,
named it yet.
oh, you have a name, Untitled. All right. So if it's Untitled and you see that in the title of the show next week, you know that you made that title for the show. Very
And
thoughtful.
we appreciate you, Sonia. Thank you for sharing your work with us.
Right. I always like hearing. I love hearing Samia. I do. Give me time to like sit back and pause and think a little bit. All right, who we got next on the mic, bro?
I just a friendly reminder that mic is closing at 11:30 sharp.
Sharp.
So don't try to be a diva, superstar, none of that, because you won't be spitting tonight. I try to buy myself sometime, but All right, next on the mic is next on the mic is oh wait, no. Next on the mic is Lexi.
Let's bring Lexi on up to the stage. Hey Lexi, what's good? What's good with you?
Oh, I can't hear y'all. Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you now.
Okay. How y'all doing today?
What's good? What's good? We good. We great. How you doing?
Doing well, just chilling, doing some drugs, doing some writing, and listening to good poetry.
uh, what you got for the people this evening?
Yeah, this piece is titled, this piece is titled A Shard of Bethlehem.
Shard of Bethlehem?
Yeah, like Star
Wow.
of Bethlehem,
Like
but
Bethlehem
shard.
with Bethlehem. This is gonna be very interesting. I can't wait. I can't wait. The title is crazy alone. The title
Only
is
Lexi.
crazy.
Only Lexi.
Say that one more time, Lexi.
Shard of Bethlehem.
Shard of Bethlehem. The mic is yours.
Thank you. Let's go again. The shit gon' break every time it's forced to bend. Was supposed to be just fucking friends, now cooked, burnt, fried, and fucked up. Fulfilling habits faithfully as fucking friends. Bedroom is cloudy. Quag steady token. That's when things are looking clear, when cloudy truth tends to be yelled rather than spoken. Whenever Molly and Tina are here. These girls love a man that's locked up. Can guarantee they'll get him rocked up, been up 3 whole days, and shit starts getting freaky. Schedule cleared just to have 3 ways and anything else that's chemically kinky. Chunks of ice, an MDMA, a couple hoes and sin to crave. Too late to not go all the way, too late for heaven's pearly gates. Hell or high water, he'll get his taste. High as hell at rock bottom. Appearances don't give a fuck about feelings, and feelings don't give a fuck about appearances. The girls both uninterested in listening at all, tuning out the ecstasy-fueled crash out, shadow written on the wall. His jaw clenches as he bangs them both, as they metabolize and turn from deaf bitches to hear hoes. Still hard to call the dead three heroes. The equation doesn't really equal villains. When you add nothings, they're all still zeros, with 0 cents to bullshit they be saying, but they stay tripping him up in the game, so he stays tripping and he stays playing.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Dom the Mongo, Mongo. Dom the Mongo, Mongo.
Shards of Bethlehem. This sounds like an excerpt. If I was listening to an excerpt from a novel, the way you set the imagery of this piece is so layered. It's layered. It's not an easy thing to do to be able to, you know, transport an individual into the scene, into the, you know, the ambiance of this piece. This right here made me feel like, you know, I was privy watching the drugs, the, you know, the whole event like play out. This is really great writing, Lexi. And you never it's like there's no boundaries. And I think that's the secret to the mystique of your writing. You know, you say the things no one dare say and illustrate it in a way where you could like, wow, I never looked at it that way. Great writing, great writing. This was a dope piece. Shards of Bethlehem. Payne, what you thought about it?
Man, this is cryptic as hell to me. And I just dug the storytelling and the pacing that you used in this piece. This was great writing. I don't know what you be on when you come up with this shit, but whatever it is, keep using it. It was a good piece, Lexi. We appreciate you for coming through.
Oh man. Yeah, man. I felt like that was like a scene, B, like something out of an episode of Breaking Bad. You know what I'm saying? They had all the meth and all that. Like wow. That was great writing. All right, bro. Who we got next?
So I broke a record this week.
Oh, you did?
hmm
What's this record?
I skipped 3 people.
Oh shit. You skipped 3 people?
That's the
Are
Iron
they,
Sharpeth Iron record.
that's the that's definitely the record. You skip maybe 1, 2, you know, and apologize about it. But how do you skip 3 people? See, I be telling you, man, you gotta take your vitamins, man. You gotta take your vitamins. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right. So we're
Can't
gonna
be
make it
up
right.
here.
We're gonna make it right. We're gonna make it right now.
Make it right, bro.
All right. Next on the mic is Boo.
You skip Boo? Come on, man. Let's bring Boo on up to the stage, man. Boo's a regular, man. You be skipping Boo, man. What's going on, Boo? I apologize. I apologize for the skippage. You know, Payne didn't have his medicine. I know what he's going through over there. Know what he's going through. Got limited resources.
It's cool.
What's good, Boo? How you doing?
I'm doing better, thanks. Getting better. Almost well.
Oh, you was under the weather too?
I had COVID for the 3rd time.
Oh my God. Oh man, are you good now?
Yeah, I feel much better now. I mean, it might not sound all the way better, but I'm feeling better.
Oh man, yeah, that's nothing to play with, man. That's nothing to play with, man. Definitely, man. I hope you feeling better, and you know what I'm saying. Cause that COVID joint ain't hard. Ain't nothing to play with. But what you
I know,
got,
right?
man? I'm glad you here, though. Glad you here. Glad you here.
Only made it 3 times, I swear.
Straight up. What you got for the people tonight?
Okay, so this is called let, let me see, bludgeoned, blemished, and blitzed. So it goes like this. Remember when life was so much simpler, when we believed that pain only came from villains and enemies, those we could easily name? But pain wears familiar faces, it seeps through the cracks of those we trust, and true colors are but bitter, blasphemous shades, plastic and fraudulent, like make believe fairy tales. I gave up long ago waiting for my metaphorical, well polished prince. I knew you in a past life. We were arch enemies and corrupted divinity at the same time. Blades drawn in endless battles. You left me profusely bleeding, not an ounce of remorse, only to return once again to declare another war. White flag held behind your back, waging beneath the disguise of love. Every tear I surrendered fell into a void of caustic cosmos. Each tear eroded the fragile foundation of what we used to be, left juggling hand grenades, dismantling the structure of what once was and once felt unmistakably whole, a hidden weakness that remains dormant until external forces expose and eviscerate it, causing collapse and ultimately failure. Realizing how much I longed for someone to see the jagged edges of who I am, to unravel the darkness within, accept every fault, and still choose to stay. Now the place we loved once flourished blooms hatred. You wore armor, and emotion like armor, a weapon disguised in tenderness. How is it I can rescue countless others from falling, yet I can't resuscitate my own cardiac contusions? Rejection and resentment became too heavy to save myself from the already bloodied sword. Yet in the end, I couldn't save myself from the one who wielded it with a smile and open, inviting arms. If only you had the love for us that broke through the walls, perhaps the battle wouldn't have ended in ruin. Because trust me, the next time our eyes meet, only one of us will be left standing. End poem.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Boo, you in your bag. Boo, you are in your bag. You're in your bag. You're in your bag. Wow. Accept every fault, but still chose to stay. Whew. This right here was heartfelt. This was heartfelt. And I ain't gonna lie, your delivery couldn't have been more better in delivering this type of piece. This felt genuine. It felt intimate. It felt real. Great job, boo. Well, then tell me the name of this one more time. What's the name of this?
It's called Bludgeoned, Blemished, and Blitzed.
Bludgeoned, blemished, and blitzed.
Yeah.
And blitzed. Wow. Wow. Great job, boo. Great job. Payne, what you thought about this?
Yeah, this was good. This was good writing. And I agree with Black Boy. I just keep seeing these subtle upticks in your writing. So, keep you keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
Mm-mm-mm. I see you, boo. I don't know who got you all in your, you know what I'm saying? Who got boo all wrapped up, man? Who got boo all wrapped up? You know what I'm saying? I'm looking in the audience. I'm looking in the audience and see if I see anybody. You know what I'm saying? That got Boo in her feelings. She's in her bag for real. Oh man. Great job, Boo. Great job.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Most definite. Most definite. Wow. Yeah, man. Second half looking good, man. Second half looking good. But right now, man, it's 11:23. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Mic closes. So if you're gonna put that iron in, throw that iron in. Who we got next, bro?
Skipped person number 2.
Skip person number 2. I gotta do like 3 apologies. This is crazy, man. This is crazy work, man. Who we got? Who's skip number 2?
Oh, she left too. She
Oh
tight.
man. Yeah, she tight, man. Yeah. Direct those emails to writteninpain@gmail.com. Yes. Let them know. Sound off on them. Who?
Damn. Shout out to Queen's Mind.
Oh, you skipped Queen's Mind. Queen's Mind been gone for like 2 years. She come back and you skip her. That's crazy, bro. It's crazy work.
Yo, like, for real though, bro, you ain't need to set it up like that, bro. Like, it's mad people ain't wasn't thinking about that, bro. Like, you just really always make me the heel.
Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad. I'm just saying, man. Just I like, wow, come on, Queen's Mind, man. That's NY right there too.
Feel like Kareem Akbar.
Kareem.
Damn.
All right, who's number 3?
Next on the mic is Travis Little.
Oh, let's
Skip
praise
person.
you skipped Travis. Travis, we've seen Travis. We performed. Like, come on, bro. Come on, man. This dirty work, man. Let's bring Travis on up to the stage. Oh
Sorry,
man.
Queen's Mind.
Yeah, man, you don't love me, bruh. It's all good. It's all good.
That's
You don't love me no
crazy.
more. It's all right.
Oh man.
You know, yo, bro, you already know that shit was a mistake, man. Cause I see you in the chat. I said, what are you talking about? I was like, I'm fucking up.
Bro, boy, that's cause your ass old now. That's what it is. You need to drink some more sea moss or some shit.
Sea Moss gel, B.
Yeah, you need rub that shit on your eyes, be like some aloe vera. Oh, bro. So let me get in this piece, let me get in this piece so like somebody else could come up. You don't got that much time, you feel me?
All right, you got the stage, bro.
You can't be homeless in America. Don't your black ass got somewhere to go? You can't be homeless in America. Don't your black ass got somewhere to go? Choke. Choke. Choke on these billions we give to Ukraine while America can't remember your name. What was it again? Xanax or was it Perks? Oh, you go by Fetty now. Out of way, put your initials here. PPP. And 2 years later, Uncle Sam coming back for his money. After he been scamming your ass for free, don't like it, go back to where you came from. Wait, oh, I forgot your ass is homeless. You rent the home they took from you. After squatting in your grandmama house, now, not like Big Mama could afford it, they too busy denying her medical coverage. They deposed you from the White House. We watched them line up to kick the last 2 niggas out. I mean the last nigga, cause they only let them in if they have. Now, go ski wheel your ass back to Greece. They call them niggas from their freaks. Funny, it was the black science that built up Greece the first time. Irony is, y'all let the white faces cross y'all Greek lines. My bad. Let me mind my GDI business, cause I'm homeless. Anyhow, can't delay too much, cause only person waiting for me is Jesus. And he decides to come back in a hurry, and I'm not ready anyhow. Cause even in the potter's house, they anointing foreheads with baby oil from the Diddy pile. Asking me If I ever been swallowed, I have. And currently found refuge in the belly of a beast that's currently digesting my culture so it can shit me out in pieces while my woman flies to Dubai, exchanging shit for bags. Defamation turns to defecation while she tells me to get my money up. Well, tell me what shit I gotta eat to get it, cause ain't like that shit here. Cause they ain't cause ain't like that shit here, and I can't afford the groceries. Anyhow, we worry about Paul versus Tyson when Tyson is going out of business. Wait, what you mean you don't got no goddamn chicken? Says some random nigga in the Popeyes line with a homeless man outside just praying for a biscuit. They say if a man don't work, he don't eat, but he been working on himself. He just failed in the process. The system just doing what the system does. We just products of the environment because all capitalism do is produce and consume, and it's starting early. They even evicting children out the womb because you can't be homeless in America, and if you are, you just easily disposable. Not unless you could cross the border and you get everything you need. My bad, I'm down. My bad, I done crossed another line again, falling deep into a rabbit's hole, found Luigi at McDonald's. First time I seen premeditated in the second degree, must be 6 degrees of separation from whiteness, cause Daniel Penny is free, but they won't give a penny to the homeless. Talk about a penny for your thoughts, your 2 cents means censorship. They call that shit taxes, and we wait at a mailbox for a refund, cause that's the closest thing we gonna see to reparations. Cause like, who you gonna sue? Cause you can't be homeless in America. Don't your black ass got somewhere to go? I'm just free talking.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Dom the Monko. Dom the Monko.
Don't your ass got somewhere to go? This right here is spoken word.
Yeah,
This
that,
is
that poem was called Jordan Neely.
Jordan Knealy. Thank you. Thank you, because I was going to ask that. Jordan Knealy. Bro, this is spoken word. This is the difference. This is spoken word. You're pacing, the way you pace this piece, the refrain, the personification, the changing of your voice. All boxes are checked on this joint right here, man. Oh, this refrain is dope. I would love to see you perform this, bro. I would love to see you on stage with this one right here. And you gave this justice on the app, but I know for a fact, seeing you perform this piece, getting into character with this piece, it will be epic. It will be epic. This was a dope ass piece, Travis. I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna hold you. That line, you know, this nigga said they done ran out of chicken and the homeless man outside praying for a biscuit. That was whoo. Mm.
You know why I got that, right? I got that like, you know, that Popeyes in Brooklyn by Marcus Garvey.
Mm.
And there's always a homeless man holding the door to get into that Popeyes. And
Mm.
I just can remember how like niggas was going crazy for that chicken sandwich.
Mm.
And at the same time, I could just picture that homeless man outside holding the door for loose change or for somebody to like give him a biscuit or a side of red beans and shit, you know? So it's like,
Facts. This joint was crazy, man. And then the defamation. You talked about the models, how they be going over to Dubai and all that. Those Instagram models doing crazy shit, doing shit strange for some change. You know, it was so much in this, man. This was so layered, man. It was levels, man. But this was definitely our art form, you know, executed perfectly on the app, man. I can hear the spoken word in this, man. This was a performance. Uh, Great job, Travis, man. Great job. Payne, what you thought about this, bro?
Yeah, man, this is what spoken word is for, bro. This is spoken word at its finest. And I tell you this. You jumped off the app performing this, man. You know I got a kick out of that, man. Like I could feel you. I could feel you in the room I'm in, bro. And that's what, and that's what performance is all about. Like this sound, you know what? Visually in my head, it was like you was at one of the rallies, at one of them, you know what I'm saying? Stay in front of the state building or something, and you got on stage and spit this. So you just was talking to the people. This shit gave me chills, man. And your performance definitely was the extra layer on it because it was authentic. And not only was it authentic to this content, but it was authentic to you, man. And I appreciate that.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just trying to push my pen, man. Just trying to push my pen, and try to like pick up where the last poets left off. You feel what I'm saying? Because I feel like that style is kind of missing from like the poetry scene. You feel what I'm saying? Because if anybody know who the last poets is,
Most
check
definite.
out they album. It's on iTunes, and you could play that shit now. And they got this poem called "Niggas Are Afraid of Revolution,"
Mm-hmm.
and the bars in that shit is
It's
so
bars in that
heavy
shit.
that yo bars and like and you could like juxtapose that with today's time, and it's seamless. Like it felt like a poet wrote that shit yesterday. So I always try to measure my pen to them. Like when it comes to me doing poetry shit, because I be making music too. So like when I do dabble, put my foot back into the realm of the spoken word, I feel like if I'm gonna jump in the pool, I'm gonna always jump in the deep end. You heard?
Facts. 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 Great piece, Travis, man. Great piece. But I can't believe Payne skipped you. But great piece, man. But officially now, the mic is closed. The no more irons. Everybody that got iron in there before 11:30 will get a chance to spit. But the mic is closed. I wanted to make that announcement. But yeah, Payne, man. So we've been blazing the second half, bro. Who we got next? You done got the skip. The skip is out of the way.
Yeah, and everybody gonna be looking now. They're gonna be looking like you better say me, bruh, because I'm paying attention. You better say me. Next on the mic is Marielle Shinobi.
The Shinobi of poetry. Let's go. There we go. What's good, Marielle?
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa gozaimasu.
Hi. Um, um, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and slide into this piece. It's called Poetry Prostitution.
Poetry prostitution. We ain't gonna just slide past that. Poetry prostitute. Now we out here prostituting poetry. Got it on the stroll. 4 in the
Yeah,
I've been
morning.
on that poetry stroll before.
Yeah,
Listen, I
yeah.
want to hear this
We've
piece
been on
because
that poetry. We've been on that stroll. We've been on that stroll before. But nobody showed their ass, sold their ass like Payne. Payne to sell his ass all across the country. You know what I'm saying? On the Greyhound, man. Poetry, prostitution. We've been victims. The stage is yours, Marielle.
all right, appreciate
pick
it.
your friends wisely, people. Pick your friends wisely.
All right, here we go. Ever since my love life went left, doing something fun became a little bit more expensive. Having to spend money and energy to find some kind of distraction to feed this malnourished feeling. So I resort to poetry prostitution just to remember how it feels to receive that affection. Poetically thoughting as I'm hopping from mic to mic around the city, no diddy, but I get baby oil greasy to slide through these streets to shake my ass for this poetry. Right, the stage puts me in its emotions and ends up needing it for my healing. So I run into it whenever I get this lonely feeling. Now I'm calling to it like poetry. Can you come over and hold me? then can you fold me in? Can I fold you in between these two binds while I'm giving you this mind as I'm slow stroking this pen in between your dotted lines? Man, poetry thought it'd be expensive. Poetry got me out here tricking, paying $20 or $30 just to get in and tell my story. Then when I'm done, it's asking for more money. Man, poetry, I know it's for the streets, but I believe poetry hosts is needed for the community. So poetry be having me out here pimping whenever I'm hosting. Like, cool, I got my own poetry whole collection. See, I got this stable full of candy that leave behind cavities, the drippings of honey that you're gonna have to wrap it up when you know it's about the poetry. I mean, you can't even pull out this poetry because the grip of it is fire so much that it'll become your walking desire. See, it doesn't even have to be a one-on-one session. Just got a toy box of fun that's a lost child of poets that's gathered in a circle of love that's blossomed enough to pop the butters of your bubble cups. But I got a stable full. See, it's a brothel of house that poetry built. So even if you walk into these streets, you see where poetry lives. See, I got poetry girls and poetry gents that got that shit that I promise you is guaranteed money well spent. See, poetry got me hoeing locally. Poetry be all flirty, like she trying to get to know me. But side note, man, poetry got this big ass booty. I'm sorry, man. I just wondering if y'all see what I'm seeing, because I'm saying poetry be extra thick with some sassy ass lip coat bottle hips, man. Poetry can get it, but I already know poetry expensive because poetry got me simping. Like, babe, what you need? See, I be on my knees for this poetry. We going bars deep for this poetry. Then when I ask poetry, do she belong to me? Poetry be like, nah, baby, I'm for the community, and I'ma still need that 20. Speaks.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Absolutely dope concept. Dope concept. I was wondering how you was gonna tie the poetry prostitution into play. And dope concept, man. Dope concept. I dug this piece, man. Very, very, very witty. Very witty. Payne, what you thought about this?
This was slick. This was a slick concept. Um, witty as hell. All your shit
Very
is
witty.
witty, but the way you did it, the way you and like you turned poetry into a chick. I think I forgot how you worded it. You talk about she had a big ass. Uh,
Big
yeah, man. I
bodacious
thought this
booty.
was yeah. I thought this was dope, Mario.
Yeah, man. Great
I'm
concept.
nominating it.
What's this?
I
Poetry
appreciate it.
prostitution. Poetry
Poetry
prostitution,
prostitution.
man.
Yeah, I'm nominating this.
Most definite. We got a couple,
I
yo.
appreciate it.
We got some nominations tonight, man. Poetry. It said he was a simp too. You simping for poetry, man? You out here simping, man?
Man, you know when you be going to them open mics and you gotta pay just to perform,
You
like
but
that's crazy.
pay to play. They get us all, man. They get us all. Me and Payne, man, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't believe that the gigs we did, you know what I'm saying, earlier on, you know, in the years, man. I
Bro,
mean,
I used to be so happy to get booked. I used to pay my own way. Niggas be
word.
calling me in
I was like,
Atlanta.
yo, I was be
They
like,
be
yo,
like,
Payne, bro.
Pain.
Like, yo,
They be
bro.
like, yo, Pain. Yes, we want to feature you, bro. What you need? Like, nah, don't worry about it, bro. I get there. Don't worry about it. I'm good.
Hype, ready to get on the bus. You know what I'm saying? So when they talk about paying dues and all that, man, you know what I'm saying? Paying to go on the open mic to spit. You know what I'm saying? To get heard. You know what I'm saying? But it's a milestone, and it's the tribulations we got to go through, man. Especially those people who really, you know, have an affinity for this art form, man. Because it's not for the weak-hearted. You know what I'm saying? If you never been booed before, you ever got crickets on the stage, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff builds your character, man. You do become somewhat of a hoe. You out there trying to get your words heard, man. But they're being heard now, man. They're definitely being heard now, man. This is a novelty piece, Marielle, man. Great job, brother. Great job, man.
Yeah, man. This a work at slams too, bro. I don't know if you slam or whatever. I know you be getting featured, but this will definitely work at a slam.
I'll
Word,
keep that in mind. Yeah. Never thought about it.
word. All right, Marielle, man. Great piece. The Shinobi of poetry, baby. Let's get it, man. All right. We all caught up, Pain, and skip.
I didn't skip Marielle, bro.
I know, but I'm saying we all caught up. This is the current list now. Currently going
You trying to be Yo, Black, I'm telling y'all, man, we take him to shout out Caroline's don't exist. I don't know. Take him somewhere to the cellar.
Oh, speaking of this seller, I got that footage, man. I got that written in pain footage, man. I'm gonna drop that, man. Throw
What footage?
Throw that cash app. Throw me some cash app. You know what I'm saying? I ain't picky and choosy, but I got the footage, man. Pain doing this stand-up thing. Yeah. I got the footage, man. I got the footage. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We seen you live in person, bro. You killed that night too. I ain't gonna front. You did it.
I appreciate you,
You did your
bro.
thing, man. But I got the footage. If y'all want to see Pain and his stand-up comedian, you know what I'm saying? Straight up stand-up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got the footage, man. Cash at me. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody's always watching in my hotel. Someone's always watching.
All right, who we got next with the bike?
Next on the mic is our brother Geronimo Tat.
Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. Geronimo, what it do?
What's good? Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. It's
brother.
gonna be hard. This is gonna be a hard week. This is one of them hard weeks, man. When everybody bringing this fire, it's hard to make a title to the room, man. Because
Yeah,
I know you about to add to that, man. I know it. I just got a feeling.
Look, it's so crazy. So I don't want this to come off as a backhanded compliment, but because the year just began, Travis definitely just did my favorite piece I heard this year. And then it followed up by my second favorite by Marielle. So like that's crazy. And I got to hear it back to back here and on Shopping On.
Facts. What it do? What you about to contribute, man?
But I saw, we need to listen. Geronimo do great promo, man. We need to pay this man, get him to do a couple of reels, cause that was like, wow, man.
We can definitely clip that, man.
The way he said it right here. Iron. Sharpeth. I was like,
the way he say iron. The way he say iron. Know what I'm saying? I like that. I like the diversity, man. I like it. I really do, man.
That's one of the things I've been working on because that's one of the words I didn't know for the longest time that I was saying it wrong.
Iron. That's what it is.
We all have them words. You hear somebody else say it, and you be like, what?
Say iron in one syllable. See, in New York, iron. You know what I'm saying? It's two syllables, but you know what I'm saying? Out there in Cleveland, you can make it into one syllable.
We say iron.
Iron. It got swag to it, though. It got swag. Nigga, you sound like you the OG. That's how. Those are the niggas we listen to. The OGs get you on the porch and be like, "Yo, listen, man. You little niggas out here, man."
I saw this meme a couple of days ago. So they had the word winner, WINNER, and it said definition, one of 4 seasons.
Yeah, we got those, what you call it, man. I know some people that got some names, but they can't pronounce certain things, man. Eastern District. Eastern District. That's right, Eastern District. Oh, man. It's swag, though.
For
it's swag.
years, I used to call it wrestling because my grandmother used to say wrestling. I said wrestling until I was like,
that's
in
how
my
people
teenage
say
years, man. Wrestling.
See, if I ever heard you say wrestling, I was like, yo, yeah, you country as fuck, B. Because my people from the South, and they, you know what I'm saying, they say wrestling. They won't say wrestling like wrestling. I went down South, and my little cousin was like, yeah, man, we can watch some wrestling. I said, what? Wrestling? What the hell is wrestling? It don't even look like that. It don't even look like it's you can pronounce it like that. How do y'all get wrestling? That's called wrestling. Oh man. All right, Geronimo, man. You got the stage, bro, man. What you got for the people?
So I got 2 new pieces to pick from, right?
Okay.
And it's my turn. It's my turn. Let's go, Cat.
It's your turn. It is your turn. Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna go with Wait, what is y'all gonna choose? Or
We gonna choose, but he gonna have
Oh,
preference.
he psyched me. I thought you was giving choices, Geronimo.
yeah, my bad, my bad. All right, so we got a black hair story and Polaroid.
You make it hard for a nigga, man.
What was the second one?
Polaroid, because that's just inviting. Because I want to
Nah, I
know what he
know
gonna do with the
Geronimo about to do
Polaroid.
something crazy with that Polaroid piece.
Yeah,
I want to hear that.
yeah,
He
me
about
too.
to go crazy.
Me too. Let's go. Polaroid.
For sure. All right. Y'all remember those old Polaroid cameras? Big, bulky contraptions. With one click of a button, you had action. White strip at the bottom to write a caption and dictate what happened. Like, was it a setting or was it a wedding or where you were heading? Just something letting you travel back in time when everything was fine. Never mind the fact that if you didn't hold still, then you have those streaks of light, like the picture just wouldn't come out right. Like when they time lapse cars driving at night, right? And you might have thought waving a film made the photo process faster. And if you put your finger on the exposed film, then your picture will be a disaster, like a good book that's missing its last chapter. Long road trips with short bladders, but that don't matter. Because your picture is ruined because of a thumb. Right on the face. Just a trace of the outfit or the setting, and years later, you look back at the photos and realize there's some forgetting or misremembering, all because of a thumb on a Polaroid. Time seems to be that thumbprint on the images of lost loved ones, lovers, friends, parents, and cousins. It's been so long since they've been gone, you've forgotten the sound of their voice, inflection and tones, their perfume or cologne, how the kitchen smells when they cook, more than just how they look. Was they really that nice to me? Did we have that much chemistry? Can't tell the difference if it was a dream or an actual memory. Faces blurry like the window into the past is frosted glass on tinted eyes, scratched retinas from dry cries, windshield wipers not working in the storms of long goodbyes. And as hard as you try to remember their face, and to put facial features back together, but it's always something out of place, in your heart attacks your brain as if you're not already in enough pain. You start wondering if you use the bottom portion of that Polaroid to write their name. Because if you forgot their faces, it's only a matter of time for their name to slip your mind, right? For your loved one to stop living in your heart and just live on the tip of your tongue, the same place as answers to trivia question that ends up with you guessing or snapping fingers, trying to find a snapshot of where the answer lingers. They said that flash wouldn't last. Just blink your eyes fast and it'll pass, but somebody put their thumb on my Polaroid. Now I have to mourn the loss of them once again, but this time by myself. Nobody can help. Matter of fact, I can't remember if we should even be okay with that. Poem.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Dom DeMarco,
I knew it. I know you want to talk, Pain. Go ahead. I was expecting to let me talk.
Lately my let me talk's been for Geronimo. So I was trying to chill out because I was like, I don't want people thinking I got favoritism. This was crazy. This fucked me up, Geronimo. I ain't gonna lie. This fucked me up, bro. I knew you was gonna do something crazy, but I didn't know you was gonna do this. This, bro. The way how you did this was crazy, man. Your mind is crazy, bro. Like how you did this was crazy. This is impressive, man, because you used everything. You
Facts.
used everything.
Facts.
Great work, man.
I appreciate
I
it,
don't
man.
know. This the bar for 2025, Geronimo. This poem, Polaroid, is the bar for you, bro. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be paying attention. Cause this one, you coming out with shit like this early in the year.
I had a good week last week. I wrote 3 new pieces that and I'm working on a fourth that I plan on being on this level.
Mm, mm.
Let me ask you something, Geronimo.
Yes, sir.
That Ohio not that far from Michigan.
It's not.
Not at all. Right
It's
around the corner.
it's not.
Yeah, yeah. That's the 3 hour drive that
So
this.
you know we bringing the Grand Griot to Michigan live this year.
Swear to God,
Facts.
That's a fact.
It's facts.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I guess you be because we usually announce it early in the show, but this year we not doing it on the app. This year we doing it in Michigan. Uh, the belt. We're gonna give the we gonna break it down as we get closer, but it's probably tentative June, July, and it's going down. And
Wait,
I
wait,
was thinking
wait,
about
wait.
you like
Wait, I just thought
Geronimo.
about it. I'm eligible this
Yes,
year,
you
ain't I?
are.
Ah,
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
just
So
thought about that.
yeah, man. But yeah, man. So I was thinking about it's like, yo, Ohio. I think Ohio drive. It ain't that far.
Nah.
A hop,
All
skip, and
right,
away. It's a hop,
all
skip,
right.
and away. Unfinished business. Geronimo, unfinished business.
Geronimo come walking up in the venue with the hoodie, unfinished business.
Let's
Oh
go.
man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this piece, right? This piece was crazy, Geronimo. Polaroid. And I knew you was gonna do something crazy with it, man. That's the secret to the sauce, man. How you take stuff that we're so familiar with, that we can resonate with, and just invert it into poetry. It's amazing, man. It's amazing. And you always have this effect, because we can really lock in. Sometimes people get lost with poetry. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Sometimes people are so aloof that it goes over people's heads. But this is the type of poetry that you can sink your teeth in, and you can just vibe with it, man. This was amazing work. This was amazing work.
Man,
You
yo, I
know.
really appreciate y'all giving me the space too. Yeah, that's so funny because now that I think about it, like when I wanted to do poetry, I always thought that I couldn't do these type of things with it.
Mm,
And now that you put yourself into it, when you actually start practicing the habits, it becomes easier.
mm.
So I hope that if somebody else is hearing that, and they be like, "Nah, them concepts, like, no, it's all around you. Everything's a poem. You just
Everything's a
gotta
poem.
be tapped in to figure out how."
Facts. 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 It's a gift, man. It's definitely a gift, brother. And you do it so well, man. Yeah, man. This Grand Griot this year, man, I will be definitely looking forward to seeing you get on that stage, man. And
So
yeah,
wait, so y'all gonna be there for?
we
Wait,
will be there.
Yeah, we gonna be there.
We
you
gonna
know what
be
I'm
there.
saying? Like, how many days is this event gonna
It's
be?
gonna
It's gonna
be
be a one night event.
one night
We
event.
probably gonna have about uh 4 to 5 prompts. How
Five
many rounds? I
five
think we're
five
gonna do
rounds. We're gonna do five
5 rounds. It's gonna
rounds.
be 5 prompts. We're gonna release the prompts before the date, so everybody got time to write their poem, memorize their poem. We not no phones, no tablets, none of that bullshit, and we're gonna get it in.
Oh, that's
$500 and that Grand Griot Championship.
And that championship live that night, you be walking home with your belt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Shout out to Miju, man. That belt is on the way, man. They're making it as we speak, man. It's definitely, we'll have this belt long before the competition starts. So yeah, man. So I'm excited because this is gonna be, this is the first attempt of bringing it off the app completely. You know what I'm saying? We already materialized and made it tangible with a belt. You got a physical belt, doing digital work, and you got something physical to show for it. But this right here is the evolution of the Grand Griot, how we want to take the Grand Griot to different cities. You know what I'm saying? Find the Grand Griot of that city, you know what I'm saying? And put the
mm,
shows on. So it's a dream and it's coming into fruition.
To
And
work our
yeah,
way up to tournaments, the griot of griots,
yeah,
with griots from the tournaments and griots from the app to collide in verbal combat.
oh,
you
that's gonna
know?
be crazy.
So it's
You
gonna
know
be
who
great.
else in Detroit?
Who?
Omari.
Oh. Ho
Yeah,
ho
definitely.
ho ho. Yeah, it's up for grabs. We're gonna be releasing all the information you guys need. We're gonna release the prompts for each round. You know what I'm saying, to get you guys starting on it. And trust me, I know the pressure of writing the pieces, memorizing your pieces, getting ready for a competition. But it's beautiful, man. You know, you go through that process, and when you come out victorious at the end, you can look back. It's like, wow, it was all worth it. All of the paper that you scrapped and said, "Nah, I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna do it like that," and all that. You know, when it comes to fruition for you, it's
And
a
even
beautiful
if you
thing.
don't come out the sole winner, processes like this and challenging yourself and putting yourself against
Mm-hmm.
other poetic competitors or people who take this serious, it only gonna make you a better artist.
Yeah,
Facts.
for sure.
Facts.
For
So
sure.
yeah, man. So it's happening in the coming weeks. We're gonna be releasing a lot of more information. Right now, we're in the process of locking down the venue. You know, and once we can get that locked down, you know what I'm saying, we can give addresses and dates and everything. So just stay tuned. It's coming.
Oh, yeah.
2025 will be
Keep me
crazy.
tapped in, please. And
Definitely.
For
Definitely.
sure, bro, for sure. Yo, Geronimo, we appreciate you, man. Yo, you one of my favorite poets in the world, not only on Clubhouse, bro, in the
Mm.
world. I want you to know that.
right back at the both of you.
I appreciate you, King. For real, man. For real. All right, bro. Who we got next on this mic, man?
All around queen.
Let's bring Mama Ola Deji on up to the stage. You sent Mama an invite? There she go. Hey, Mama, what's going on? You on mute, Mama.
Okay, because I thought this, I didn't know this was live. But this is live, though. It's live, though. It's live. I have been
Mama.
trying.
Mama been eating
Huh?
them edibles?
Mama, yes, it's
No,
live,
no.
mama.
Okay, cool. It's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what I'm talking about, anyway. But anyway, y'all keep on carrying on. Carry on.
Mama, you got a poem?
Oh, I probably had one. But I probably don't feel like it. But,
All right, it's cool, mama. It's cool. We love you.
you too.
Okay, so in case just to catch y'all up, okay, just so everybody know, Mama thought she was listening to a replay, which is cool, son. Yeah. I need Mama Connect. I keep saying it, man. I need Mama Connect.
Oh
All right,
man.
next on the mic is Drip of All Trades.
Drip of all trades. That's a dope name. What's good? What's good? Drip of all trades. You on mute.
You on mute?
My bad, my bad. What's good, everybody?
What's good? What's good, bro?
What's good, bro?
Chilling, chilling, just at work, listening to the show, enjoying myself. Positive vibes, man. You're doing a hell of a job.
That's what it is, bro. We appreciate you. What you got for the people this evening?
All right, so I have this piece called I Admit It.
I admit it. Stage is yours, King.
I admit it. I have a hard time expressing the emotions that reside inside of me. The confidence I've allowed you to see is really a mask to prevent your knowledge of the tears that are forming in my eyes. I usually hide my pain pretty well. But there are days when I feel like the struggle to defeat my depression is just a fight that I am no longer willing to fight anymore. Sometimes Sometimes I even feel like the burden of life is already too heavy, but the weight is not waiting to grow, creating pressures that send negative messages to my heart, telling me daily that I should just give up and I admit it. That does put a rare smile on my face. When the struggle to defeat my depression becomes a fight that I'm no longer willing to fight, I'm completely convinced that my existence has been nothing but a hindrance to all those who have come in contact with me, and I admit it. I hate that I have to lie to my mother when she asks me if I'm okay. I quickly tell her that I'm fine, but I only get away with the lie over a text message because I refuse to look her in her eyes because everybody knows, mama knows when you lying. No need for her to know that a war rages inside of me between good and evil, and I'm not even sure which side my depression is on, and I admit it. I have a habit of bottling up my pain, refusing to share it until it is constantly shook and explodes on all those around me, leaving stains of my hurt on their lives. Do you have any idea how hard it is to wash pain out of a heart that lives in somebody else's chest? I admit it. Sometimes I just want to end it all. But on those days, when I feel like the struggle to defeat my depression is a fight that I'm no longer willing to fight, I reach for the only protection that I know. I grab my pen and I ink my emotions between two blue lines on college ruled paper. The dam of confidence is removed and the tears that I was afraid to show begin to flow, smearing the lines, but I keep writing. I write until the tears stop. I write until the pain ease. I write until I can make it one more day. But I admit it, I have a hard time expressing the emotions that reside inside of me. The forced confidence I'll allow you to see is really a mask to prevent your knowledge of the tears that are forming in my eyes because usually I hide my pain pretty well. But there are days when I feel like the struggle to defeat my depression is just a fight that I am no longer willing to fight anymore. But today, I convince myself to fight one more day. And that's that drip.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like
Powerful, brother. Powerful words. Powerful words. This is the epitome of inspiration. You know, self-awareness, resilience. You know, this was very inspirational, King. You know, and I really felt it. I really felt this in your delivery. I felt the passion in this piece, man. Great job, my brother. Payne, what you thought about it?
To be men. That's all I kept thinking about as this piece was going on, man. Like,
Mm.
you know what I'm saying? The things men go through and we don't, you know what I'm saying? You said you tell your mom in a text because you know she gonna know you lying. Yeah, man. We
That was
keep it.
hard.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We keep it, you know what I mean? I related to this piece a great deal, man. And the refrain, I can't remember it now, but the refrain that you used, I thought was perfect. What was the refrain you were saying in this piece? Well, I think you opened it and ended it saying that. What was that? You you on mute.
You on mute, Drip.
I apologize. You're talking about in the beginning, the I have a hard time expressing the emotions that reside inside of me.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I thought that was a good way to bookend the poem. Uh this was man, but besides this being relatable to anybody, man, it just really just made me think about the things we go through as men, man. I appreciate you.
I appreciate that, brother. Thank you.
Definitely, man. Profound piece. Profound. All right, Payne. Who we got next on the mic?
Who we got last on the mic?
Oh, last on the mic. All right. Who we got last on the mic? Who ending the queue out?
Wait, hold on. Because it looked like they might have left. Anyway, let me make another announcement before we get towards the before we end this. This Monday, I should have said this earlier,
Facts.
but I it's two people. It's two people on this
Two
show, bro.
people. Yeah, it's two people, man.
And we're two of the three people on the show I'm about to mention.
That is true.
All
But
right.
this is your guest, though.
Oh wow. Yo, man, you should have practiced law. You should have practiced law. Wow. What's the name of Tariq Lawyer in Power? What's that nigga's name? That's you right now.
Davis. You talking about
This
Davis.
yeah, Davis. This Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do a show called The Work. That's myself, Russ Livingston, Black. And we're gonna be sitting down with one of my favorite poets, Melanie Yayo Carter, dope poet. We're gonna sit down and
Phenomenal.
talk about facts. We're gonna sit down and talk about her poem Wildflower. And I promise you, because me and Yayo go way, way back. Me, Yayo, and Black go way, way back.
Way back.
So this is going to be an entertaining show. So if y'all can make it come through, and without further ado, taking us ending the because I got a surprise.
Yeah. All right.
But ending the show, First Lady of the Composition.
Let's bring lyrical movements on up to the stage. There we go. What's good, lyrical movements?
Peace, King.
Peace,
How are you?
peace. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good
Glad you're
now.
feeling better. I heard.
I was out of it, man. I was out of it.
I'm
I was
sorry.
out. Yeah.
So many people are getting sick. We got to stock up on vitamin C, I guess, allegedly.
Facts.
But I'm glad you're better. I'm definitely glad you're better. And what an amazing show. I missed a few poets, but it's been fire overnight.
Oh, most definite, Queen. What you got for the people tonight? You about to blaze up. Let's go.
Well, I got one of my favorite pieces, and I haven't touched this in a minute, but I just said, let me do it. This is Mustard Faith. Can you hear me good?
Yes, we can hear you well. Mustard Faith. Let's go.
Mustard Faith. Told him, my faith is like a mustard seed. Could be small, but this got feels. It got legs. Meaning I prayed from my head to my stead. My blessings in the lessons. Too many eggs in one basket, petite. I used to draw with my feet. Now I sketch like a nomad, walking distant lands like an implant or a unit input retreat. I AI like Tesla, this Apple core. My principles build God first like a shore. They bank. Too many names, too many Orishas to thank. I chanced the rapper with my old holes. It was dank. The way I kept the faith, I monk or wink. No Morrison, this Morse. Two O's got them pores, not poles. I slide molecules into hydrogen-oxygen compounds. My genetic makeup creates sonic boom sounds. This DJ got turntables with cables linked to the spectrum. My vibes release the beast. This one is for the streets, for the heat. Hell holes for the unrighteous. The gods are real. Utilize the Orishas to heal. Ifa is the foundation. They won't televise the revolution on your radio stations. They need you lost, diseased, confused, in painful disbelief. You atheists want proof? Grab a Bible and come taste this fruit. My apple tree has seeds. This my first take. I analogy my frames off of the plate. I'ma drop a refrain. Don't hate the player, relearn the game. We pray, then we start our day. You must give your creator your gratitude, or the results will be lent by your constant attitude. The energy never lies. We come to this plane to master, then die. Ask me how I know. I have connections who's samurai. You think you navigate this plane by your lonesome? I beg to differ. Your ancestors lay the bricks before you. Now you can try to rebuild new bricks, or you can ease on down the yellowed road. Even in Oz, the wizard was just a fable. This earth, so this isn't actually cable. TV, Optimum, Turner, I plug out just to plug back in. We have lost too many soldiers. In wars, no one ever wins. This mustard seed faith is for all kin. It matters not the color of our skin, it's the magic within. Alum.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Down the Mongo.
Wow. Did you say Turner? You said the cable stayed. Did you say Turner?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
You ain't hear that in a while, right?
I didn't hear that in Nadim.
It used to be predominantly in Manhattan when I was working a long time ago. And I remember that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. This was fire. This was fire. This was vintage LM right here, man. This was fire. Payne, what you thought about this?
Yeah, I agree with the words right out of my mouth, man. Vintage LM right here, man. This is in flight LM style, man. This is when it's like shadow boxing, man, because there's a lot of misdirect. It's really an interesting follow. It's like a ride, and I ain't hear that piece in a minute. That was dope, Mo.
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys. And you know how we do. Mad love to the family.
Most definite. Mad love to the fam. All right, Payne. Let's see what's up under your sleeves. No Diddy.
Well, before I announce, see, it's a new thing I'm doing this season. Now the surprise closer is not only a surprise to Black, it's a surprise to the closer.
Grab them off guard. I love it.
But before I pull them up, I'm gonna say we appreciate y'all for being here, especially y'all that been here since the beginning.
Indeed.
Don't forget how many mics will be on tomorrow, TBA. Just stay on the lookout for the link. It'll pop up here in Spoken Soul Sessions, but it'll definitely not be at 7. And Monday's the work. Come through to there. That's gonna be a dope show. I guarantee that's gonna be a dope show. That's Monday at 9. And go ahead, Black. You gotta know you're gonna be over there with Khadijah tomorrow. You might as well plug.
Yeah, man. We're gonna be over at the World Stage tomorrow. I believe tomorrow we doing the singers night, the invitation to all the singers. So you know what type of ride
Oh,
that's
I
gonna
might
be.
come through.
Yeah, I know you all gonna come through,
Might
but
come
don't come
through.
through sullying up the environment. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put your dinner jacket on when you go over to World Stage. All right? You know what I'm saying? You know, you can wear your bandana, but tuck it in, man. All right? You know what I'm saying? Be on your best behavior, man.
He said I gotta iron my bandana. Wow.
Yeah,
All
man.
right.
Tuck
All
it
right.
in, man. But yeah, we gonna be over there tomorrow, man. After how many mics? So yeah, man. That's gonna be a great show, man. You know how Khadijah do when the singers come out, when they come out and blaze the stage. You know it's crazy. You know, poets, y'all come too though. Don't be afraid to come. But you know you want to be in the building because
So
it'll
I
be.
can't sing Darling Nikki.
Matter of fact, you can sing, man. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing your rock stone thing. You know what I'm saying? Your choir
Wow.
boy thing, man. Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah, come through and sing one of those. You know what I'm saying? Because if y'all don't know, Payne can sing Prince, man. Like I ain't talking about no, you know what I'm saying? He can do the whole impersonation, all that. He do all that. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. Come through, man, and do a piece for the people, man. Come through,
Y'all know we'll be here next Saturday, 9 p.m.
man.
Eastern Standard Time. That never changes.
Yeah,
With that said, our closer for tonight,
I'm excited.
Marcus Greek.
Oh, let's bring Marcus on up to the stage to close us out. What it do,
Hey,
Marcus? Is
hey, it's been a while. It's been a long while.
it's
I'm
been a
glad to
minute,
hear
man.
you. Yeah, definitely. Now, here's how this will go. You know, sometimes they can speak so much rock that they are much of a peasant. And if that's the case, then how hard were they in the first place? Because if ponds can laugh and say big things, then a river can take more and make you an ocean, but you don't have any motion. You don't even have a strut of strength because the graft is not for you to gift, but it is for them who calls you a guppy. But I can be salmon with you for it. But the thing is, I don't want any queen bees giving me any honeys because that hive is dry and I am not going for another dive. Now, being an ant as you will, then why don't you talk to this one who knows the will? For the lightning strikes for many grounds, but if your ground doesn't give you a sound, are you even that strong? If you know how to walk and you speak such a tsunami, but you're only getting a splash in a bubble bath, then there's no reason for you to even swim. But I can't tell you that. I just gave mini graph, but if it doesn't find itself, I'm sorry, I have to fire this away because your cannon is weak because I have to cut it down with a buster sword. Don't call me Cloud for it. Now, I could give more philosophy, or I could be a Sephiroth, but I am not the Dismay for the Zephyr because the wind knows who I am. But at the same time, I want to be real hyena with you and say you are very much lying because your pride has gone to down in lands because it is a landslide. So don't gazelle to me when the wild dogs don't even know that you're free, but they starved. But you can go to the buffalo over there and maybe he can give you a leotard and you can dance for the monkey for this time. You give coins, you like shillings. How about you do it? But or would you rather be a gorilla and I just beat you down until a bamboo breaks and it makes it cry? I'm not an S cry, but if you like the key, then I could give a nin, but the nirvana in you does not speak because I don't feel you. Now, you like to be a tiger? I will gladly be a bear. I can slap you like a moose, but would I really care? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know this man here was being a mantis about it because he wants to swordfish with me. I don't want a peacock with him. He's too much of a quail, you see. But if you want to be a cardinal, then we can find peace. Or is that the least that you want to fly? What is your dice? Because you can't cast. No fishing line.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Wow, thank you to Marcus, man, for closing us out, man. We love you guys, man. We'll be here next week, same time, same channel. Remember how many mics tomorrow, and on Monday we're doing the work. So we'll see you guys, man. We love you guys. Good night. as iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another.
Or the story. I thought the story, I thought it was a good story. I just felt like it was parts of the story that lagged a little bit for me.
Your cadence, man, it captivated me.
Me, it's just the sincerity in the piece. You know, I could feel that, and the emotion is always going to win me over when I can feel that it's real. So
It was one of those pieces that, you know, where you're waking people up, you know what I'm saying, bringing awareness. It was an awareness poem, and I really dug it, and I really dug the message behind it.
Thank y'all very much. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the space.
Are you ready to enter the dojo? Here, iron sharpeth iron.